fine, good day. How are you guys doing? Today it is Wednesday, and I got a couple good news items to tell you. Number one, I've got this process underway with my visa. I contacted them. I have to send them pictures, a quote, whether or not it can or cannot be fixed, a copy of the sales slip, a copy of my visa, making sure that I actually did buy it on my visa, and I'll be sending that whole package to them hopefully in the next couple of days, and then my visa company will then let me know if they want me to go ahead and get it fixed, or if they want me to buy a new one, or that they'll just reimburse me for that, because I already did buy a new one. So I phoned. They want written information from a drone guy, which I have a drone guy down in Toronto drones. If you live in the Toronto area, Southern Ontario, he's the best guy to fix drones. So I sent him photographs. I actually phoned him, and he basically said, well, send me a bunch to save my trip going all the way downtown or down to Scarborough. Send him pictures, very detailed pictures of the drone, and he'll let me know if it can or cannot be fixed. He seems to think I won't be able to be fixed. If he fixed it, he says you just never know internally what the damage is unless you really pull it all apart to see if the motherboard's cracked or fractured or whatever. So he can't, although he probably could fix it, he probably couldn't guarantee that it's going to run exactly the same way as it was when it was running when it was brand new. So that's a good news item. Another good news item is my white drone, the Phantom 4 Pro Plus. I finally got an email from DJI saying that they are going to fix it under warranty. Sweet. One of the problems was my drone guy bought it from another drone guy who bought like a shipment of those drones, and that back in July or August, and that's when DJI said the warranty started, when the first guy bought it. And I said, no. So I had to send them a copy of the sales slip that I bought it off Toronto Drones back in, so I can't remember. So I bought it before I went to Japan. So yeah, it happened in February, and then I lost it in, no, I bought it in February, and then it got damaged in February, March, in April sometimes. It was within a certain time period, and they said no, your drone isn't covered under warranty because it's over the 6 months. And I said no. So I sent them that thing. Everything's good. So I just got the email back saying they will replace it under warranty. They'll either fix it and make it back to being perfect, or they'll send me a new one or equivalent to a new one, but you will have your drone back, or you'll have a drone back that is going to be work perfectly. Good news item there. Another good news item is I got contacted through email from Mary Brown's. Mary Brown's is a chain of fast food, deep fried chicken places. A lot of you guys from Canada know Mary Brown's because they have like 140 stores right across Canada. And the ad agency contacted me today and wants to work with me. And they also do stuff with other restaurants in Canada. So we might have a slew of awesome videos coming your way. Today, it's like, actually I kind of flubbed at the beginning. It is actually Thursday today, but I'm going to put this video up today because I didn't shoot anything yesterday. Yesterday was Wednesday, and I didn't shoot anything for the vlog channel. I basically worked, got all my stuff done, and it took me till 10 o'clock at night. That's how long it took me to put my vlog together, and then put the food video together and launch it and everything. And so I just sat down from 10 o'clock to 1 o'clock, had a couple beers, and watched some television and some forensic files and some YouTube videos. So that's what I did yesterday, and so I didn't vlog. So I wanted to give you guys some good news items. And again, the whole drone thing is all fixed. I like to do one more video about the last 2 years of me owning DJI drones, because I think a few of you guys don't remember some of the things that have happened. I know I basically have had bad luck, but I think some people think that I'm clumsy or something. I guess that's possibly, but I want to kind of go from the beginning. I still have my main drone, and this is the original drone that I bought, if some of you guys can remember, 2 years ago. So this is my original drone, and it's still, the main reason we tried to get this fixed is because I flew it, which way is the best way here? This, I flew it in suspect weather. So although it seemed like it was not raining anymore after a storm, I put my drone up high enough that there was just enough moisture in there to get into the ribbon, which is right there. There's a ribbon right there. It got into that ribbon and started making the footage with all these lines in it. So then I took it to get the ribbon replaced, and so on and so forth. The drone still works. It still does a great job. If anybody is looking to buy a drone, if you want to go super small and convenient, this is the way to go. If you're doing hikes, adventures, and things like this is the way to go. But if you're going to buy that next quality drone, these have come down in price by a lot. This is the regular Phantom 4. So just the regular Phantom 4. The quality is amazing. The only thing is you have to use your cell phone. That was the one thing. Again, last year when I was at VidCon or in California, I bought the Plus one, and the Plus drone comes with a monitor already. Not only is the camera on the drone better, so that's the Phantom 4 Pro, and then the Phantom 4 Pro Plus is when you get this controller and there's a monitor already attached to here, and you never have to use your cell phone. That's the main reason I wanted to get that drone, was because of the Plus. So, but if you don't mind using your cell phone and you don't want to spend $2,400 on the Pro Plus, this drone is an amazing drone, and I would recommend that to anybody who wants to get that really good quality video with not spending as much money. But the convenience of having that monitor on there is why I bought the next drone up, which is the one I lost in Bracebridge. And then when I got the replacement one, that one fell apart in mid-flight, but they're going to fix it. Everything's good. And that brings us all around to today. Another thing I wanted to share with you guys that you probably missed, I don't think anybody would have noticed, but during the Tim Hortons video, a couple walked right past, let me just get you guys closer, walked right past my window, through here, and they're walking nice and slow and methodical. And that happens at around this spot in the video. I think I'd be a little bit disappointed. All right, here goes for another bite. So what you guys don't see is all this stuff right here. Again, this is Final Cut Pro 10. And what you do is you duplicate the footage. So this piece of footage from here to here, this little chunk of footage right there, I duplicated it, put it back on top, and then put a mask on it. And that mask is right there. You can see the red line around that. So I literally have to draw a line around there. But if I move that mask out of the way, watch what happens. All right, here goes for people another walk bite from there, and then they just disappear because I have another mask here. So let's just move these out of the way, and then I'll undo. So this is what happened. So they walk through this, and all the comments will be about this couple walking past, not listening to what I'm saying in the video. Potato wedges. So I'm gonna undo. Command Z, Z top, ZZ top. So let's just take a peek at this last one here. So this mask, and the interesting thing about a mask, or the difficult thing about a mask, is sometimes you have to move the mask, because if your hand moves in front of it, you have to actually bevel around it. So watch this. So when I'm clicking, advancing one frame at a time, and watch what happens when my hand gets up to a certain point. I think it happens. Actually, let me move on to this one. I think it is this one, maybe. You know, that one stays still the whole time. And I think this one is the one that moves. Yeah, see, I have to actually go around my hand one frame at a time and then animate that mask. As you can see, that they move every single frame. And again, you want to make sure that your hand doesn't go in front of that frame. And then the last one is this one. And at one point, my head goes right into it. And let me show you.
Potato wedges.
Right there. So right there, I had to move that mask away from my head. And then I think the box also comes up and comes into play right here. 1, 2, 3, right there. So I had to move the mask over time, animate the mask just to get that shot. And now what you see is nobody in the shot. So the people now are walking through here, walking through here, walking through here, and then walking out of this shot. So there's a little movie magic for you, and that probably took me, I don't know, 45 minutes. What I do is always open up iTunes and listen to some music while you do that, because it's very monotonous and tedious to move points every single frame or every other frame if you want to speed it up. We're going to go buy a fan, so there might be wind. Woo! One of the things, Carol is up at the cottage helping out with her parents, and one of the things she asked me to do is to water her plants. I just wanted to show you. This is the day in the life of Ken. Get business done, get other things done, do editing, and then water plants for Carol. So here's our water. Because we had a lot of rain yesterday, they're full. So we fill up our water containers. Oh, this is almost full. And she wants me to water all the beans. Oh, and then we got a tree. We got all these beans, and she wants me to make sure they got a good watering today. Got to keep them healthy. We've always grown beans. It's nice to grow potatoes too, but we just didn't have time. And that's that. And then she wanted these to be watered. Even though we had lots of rain, it's very hot today and half of yesterday. And I have one question for you guys. Hang on. We also get hummingbirds coming around. So she wants me to water that. These beans. We're supposed to be building something eventually. And then these beans along here, these are called red scarlets. Very pretty before the bean comes. So my last question to you guys, my neighbor's cutting his lawn. My last question to you guys is, what is this plant? I think I've asked you guys before. It's one of our favorite plants, but one year rabbits got to it and chewed it right down, but then it's come back. The cool thing is it grows this tall, which is about 4 feet. So what I'd like to do is put more of those in the garden at the back and then have all this nice yellow in the back. So let me know in the comments below, what is this plant? Right there, what is that? Because I want to buy more. All right, so thanks for stopping by. Thanks for listening to me yappity yap yaps. And we'll talk to you again tomorrow. Tonight, guys, I'm going to do a live show. All right? So if you're not doing anything tonight, I'm going to probably start at around 6 and go to 9 or longer. But I think I'll start at 6 just so that the European people can be a part of it. All right? So we'll see you tonight.